for Halloween, I was like, well, it has to be some kind of candy, of course. And I was kind of thinking about how much I love candy. And that got me thinking about how bad it is for me. And then I kind of thought, well, why don't I try to come up with a video where I try some healthier candies? So I looked into some, and I found a brand by a YouTuber, I believe. I've never watched his videos, but I've heard of him before. And apparently he made a healthy candy company called Joyride. And supposedly they have significantly less sugar in them. They have no artificial flavors or dyes. And that was all a pretty big win for me personally. I try to limit myself to how much candy I actually consume because sugar is a weakness of mine. And again, when I found this brand, and I had had a friend, I think, talk about it once before, and I had seen it, I think, in like a 7-Eleven or something before. But I again came across these and was like, well, that's an interesting concept. And I know there are other brands as well. Unreal, I think, is another one. And then there's a Smart, I think it's like Smart something. But I decided to go with the Joyride because it was made by a YouTuber, and I am a YouTuber as well. And I thought that was kind of fun. So, tonight, we're going to be trying all of these Joyrides that I have in my witch's cauldron here, and rating them and seeing how good they actually are. Because a lot of times when people make healthy candies, they don't tend to be that good. I've had quite a few, and I've had the Unreal stuff, and I really like a lot of their, I love their peanut butter cups. But the one thing I will also say, before I even get into the review, is that the problem that I have with healthy candy is it's really expensive. Like, so expensive. So expensive. Like, these bags are like $6 at 7-Eleven, I'm pretty sure. And I got this off of Amazon, which was also about $6 a bag. Regardless, let's get into this video. So, obviously, I should start with this one. We have the gummy worms, the sour worms, and I believe these have 50% less sugar than leading gummy worm brands. 90 calories. There's about 3 servings per container. Hold on, I'll bring it up. About 3 servings per container. Total sugars is 8 grams. Includes 8 added sugars. So that's in the per serving. So there's what? Yeah, it's like 24 grams of sugar in this entire less sugar, which is crazy. They only have, well, they have 0 sugar alcohols. They have 4 grams of added sugar. So you could eat this entire pack. There's 3 servings in this container, and you could eat 3 servings of this and have it be like 1 serving of the other one. That's how little there is, basically. That's crazy and really cool. Then we have the gummy clusters, and these are supposed to be like the nerd clusters, I think. Also, the bags are very crinkly, which is a huge plus. About 3 servings. I didn't actually see how much less sugar they have. 50%. They have 50%. So this is going to be about the same. They have 10 grams of total sugar, so a little bit more than the gummy worms. And 3 servings per container, 10 pieces of candy. Okay. Calories is 70. And I think the last ones, the raspberry sour strips, those are supposed to be kind of like, well, like sour strips, but doesn't, who makes the sour strips? I forget. It's not, is it? No, I don't, no, doesn't matter. Then, I'll let you guys guess what these are supposed to be. Sour Smacks. They're Sour Patch Kids. They're really cute, actually. And they have 60% less sugar. 70 calories. They have a total of 5 grams of sugar in them. 3 servings per container. So, not bad. They also got a lot of different flavors, and we'll look at those more when we actually try these. And then last but not least, we have the cherry berry ropes. And these look delicious. And they have 70% less sugar, which is pretty impressive. With only a total of 5 grams of sugar per it's not per container, that's just per serving. And there's, again, 3 servings per container. So, that all being said, I say, we try these and see how good they actually are. I really like the variety. I also really like the crinkle in this one. It's a really nice crinkle. Starting with the ones that we started with. The sour worms. Now, one thing is, I need to grab a pair of scissors. Because that'll be the easiest way to get these open without making a lot of noise. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Alright. I got my scissors. So it's time for the smell test first. Oh, they smell delicious. I don't know if it'll focus. Yep. Let's just pour a few out onto the plate. So, there's lots of different flavors. I think there's 3 different ones. There is lemon and fun drink. I don't know what fun drink is, but that's fine. Strawberry and blue raspberry, and then lime and cherry. Good combos. Those sound delicious. Is that every single one of them? I think this is the lime and cherry. looks like. Well, this is all three of them. I'm going to say this is the lemonade and fun drink. This one looks like, because they use, it's not brightly colored dyes here, so I'm guessing this one is the blue raspberry, and then that one is the lime and cherry. So let's try the lemon and fun drink first. Hold on, let's see if it'll focus for me on the actual candy. There we go. They look like gummy worms. Oh, I actually like that. It's actually pretty good. It has a slightly, chalky texture, which I'm not sure I'm a fan of, but the flavor is good. Let's try the blue raspberry and strawberry, if it'll focus. There we go. Bottoms up. The blue raspberry definitely takes the flavor profile for that, but it's yummy. Again, a little chalky. Perfectly sour. I like the sour. And then we'll get the lime and cherry. If it'll focus for me, there you go. Right. I think that one's the yummiest. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna eat this last one too. These are really good. Honestly, they don't really taste that much different than a normal gummy worm. These are actually quite excellent. You can obviously, like I said, there's a slight texture in your mouth that you get when you're chewing on them that's like a little bit like chalk or something. I don't really know how else to describe it. But the flavors are really good. There's something about one of the flavors that's kind of nostalgic to me. It reminds me of something, and I can't put my big fuzzy finger on what that is that it reminds me of. But these are really good. I could eat these. Also, I don't think I ever said the YouTuber's name. I'm just realizing, I was like, oh, this was made by a YouTuber. She says it right here. On top, it's Ryan Trahans. I think that's how you say his name. I don't know. I apologize, Ryan. But those are really good. The gummy worms. I could eat those, instead of normal gummy worms, which I am a big gummy worm fan, so those are something to keep in mind if I'm ever looking for a healthy alternative. So the next one I want to try actually is, I want to go straight to 80%, I think. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to save the 80%. I want to see what something with 80% less sugar actually tastes like. I'm going to save the 70 and the 80. Let's try these ones. The gummy clusters. Or blusters. These are supposed to be crunchy, chewy, sour candy. And we've got pink lemonade, fun drink, and blue raspberry. I really want to know what fun drink is. This one is the blue raspberry, I'm guessing. That one is the fun drink, and then this one is pink lemonade, maybe. I actually really don't know. Let's see if we can get the camera to focus on my hands. Those are the three. They look kind of gross, if I'm honest. Look like little sea urchins or something. I don't know how I feel about the look. Let's go with the blue raspberry first. No. That's a no-go for me. They're not even crunchy. They're like a slightly hard shell. That was the fun drink, I think. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna eat the last one just to be... Yuck. No. These are gross, like straight up. They have a chalky flavor, chalky texture. They have the most sugar in them too, and they taste like they're not even sweetened at all. And the texture is really, really underwhelming. They're not crunchy at all, like you don't really get in, they're just soft. Yeah, they're gross. These are actually like straight up, I don't even think I would eat these on a regular basis. Why wouldn't you eat them if somebody handed them to me? No. I don't really know how to explain it either. It's like they have a very lemony taste. All of them have a sour lemon taste, but it's like not a good lemon taste. It's like a... Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. I don't like it though. It's not... Like, I love lemon flavored things, but that isn't the right... It's like lemon with some kind of weird aftertaste. Those were very disappointingly... I literally won't even eat those, I don't think. Which is kind of disappointing because they were expensive, but it's fine. Let's try the Sour Smack Sour Patch Kid ones. These have 60%. The other ones had 50% less, but these have 60%. These have a little bit more of a variety, I think. They have Fun Drink, Fruit Punch, Blue Raspberry, Lemonade, Watermelon, and Lime. Fun Drink, Fruit Punch, Blue Raspberry, Lemonade, Watermelon, and Lime. So, I actually don't know how we would tell which is which here. I think I see a watermelon, and I don't think it looks like the rest of them. Maybe not. Oh yeah, I see it. There it is. There it is. I don't think I have very many watermelons in here. So this is watermelon, lemonade, Fun Drink, lime, I think. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. They all look the same. It's okay. That's fine. I'm glad that they're not using artificial dyes. So let's try this red one first. Oh. Love the texture. fan of whatever fun drink is. They have it in all of these flavors. It is got to go. Do not like it. I think that was lime. That one's delicious. Wow. Okay. Lemon is very solid. This pink one. So good. These are the best ones so far. I'm gonna have a handful of these, I'm not even kidding. So yummy. I also will say, these are plant-based, with no artificial sweeteners, no synthetic colors or flavors, and a good source of probiotic fiber, which is cool. These guys are my favorite so far. I'm gonna see if I can pour them back into the bag without having to use my hands. Don't think it'll happen. Hold on. I did it. Without dropping a single one. Those were so yummy, I could eat those regularly, all the time. Really, really like those. Like, I like the gummy worms. Those are, like, way better than the gummy worms. So now, we get into the strips. The ropes, then the strips, I guess, but you know what I mean. So these are 70% less sugar. These are like really, really significantly less. These are also keto friendly. And no fake junk, plant-based, prebiotic for gut health. Wow, look at that. Are these actually good for you? Alright. Let's see what these look like and then taste like. Whoa. Well, we have a bit of a problem here. I don't know if you'll be able to, they leaked out into the bag a little bit, whatever this white stuff is. Hold on, I'm gonna get one of these out carefully. Alright. So we got these guys right here. I don't know if it'll focus, but yeah. They got like white filling stuff in them. And let's give them a try. Whoa. These are delicious. These are like straight up delicious in every way. Hold on. I think I like these more actual Twizzlers. Wow. Those are so good. Like, these taste like they have way more sugar than everything else that I've had, and they have 70% less. 5 grams. Guys, these are delicious. I would actually genuinely highly recommend you try these. Wow. I want to eat that last one, but I'm going to try to not right this second. I'm going to save it. I'm going to eat it towards the end. It's going to be hard to beat these. I'll say that. It's going to be really hard for the strips to beat these. Especially considering they have 80% less sugar, which that's really crazy. 4 grams of sugar, guys. But wow, I can't get over that. I don't even understand how you can make something taste that good. Yeah, these are like sour strips, like these look. They're also, by the way, these guys are also quite red. But let's see if we can get a sour strip to just come out. These have so much sugar on them, I'm terrified. I'm gonna get it all on my fur. There we go. I don't want to get sugar all over me. But here they are. Sour strips, and it looks like you can peel them. Hold on. Peel them apart, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna eat one. They look pretty red as well. Not as red as these, though. Let's try it out. Those are good too. Are these plant-based? Because I can taste the plant. They are. They're also non-GMO. Interesting. So these have a very earthy taste to them. You can actually kind of taste whatever the plant base is. And they're definitely significantly less sweet than anything else I've tried. But the flavor is actually good. And it makes up for the fact that there isn't, you can kind of tell there isn't much sugar. I don't know what all these crystals are. I'm assuming maybe just the citric acid and stuff. Because they're pretty sour too. But you can kind of taste. These taste like health candy. Like you can tell, if that makes sense. With these ones, you can't even tell. Like, I'm gonna have another bite of this right next to that. Genuinely couldn't even tell that only has 5 grams of sugar per however many servings. It is just really yummy. And then this one is yummy. But not quite as yummy. Like, I could eat both of these, but I would always choose this one if I had the option. will say right off the bat, as I just ate quite a bit of candy, and I feel fine. Usually, when I do these kinds of videos, especially if I'm eating a lot of candy, like when me and Deacon did the trying the world's worst candies video, we were both so sick after that video. Like by the end of it, we were like, oh, I feel terrible. I really don't after eating all that. I just ate a lot, honestly. And I'm guessing that is partially to do with the fact that there's not much sugar in them, which is a nice bonus, honestly, to the fact that you can also know that you're eating healthy. Okay. There can only be one winner here, though. And I don't think it's hard to guess which one won. It's the cherry berry ropes. Those are delicious. Like, straight up would eat these over Twizzlers. That's amazing. Next in line, I would say, is the Sour Smacks. Those were very, very delicious as well. After the Sour Smacks, it's very close between the Sour Worms and the blue raspberry, sour blue raspberry strips, yeah. Again, the sour blue raspberry strips are so unsweetened that they actually almost do, like, you can tell when you eat these that those are supposed to be healthy snacks, healthy candy. You can't tell as much with the sour worms, but I actually think there's something about these that I actually kind of like more. So I think the third spot is this sour worms, though. Again, if you handed me both of these and told me to choose one, it would be a toss-up. I would just choose whatever one I was in the mood for. They're both very delicious. And the only one that absolutely was, I'm sorry, abysmal, this was terrible, are the gummy clusters, or blusters. I would call them gummy blunders, because whoever came up with the flavoring and the chewiness, the crunch that is not even really there. And listen, I love Nerd gummy clusters. Those are delicious. These are terrible. I'm sorry. These need a rework. You need to figure out what's going on with these. I'm not usually that mean or aggressive, but these are really not good. And maybe that's just my opinion. If any of you guys have tried these, let me know in the comments, and maybe, tell me why you like them. There's nothing about the flavoring that's good. They're really chalky tasting. The other thing that I really loved about these ones is they had no chalky taste, whereas all of these had a minor chalky flavor, chalky feeling in your mouth. These did not at all. So, it is one. Actually, I shouldn't say that. These a very little bit. It was way less though. So, again, those are just. I can't even believe these are a thing. They were actually like, I won't even eat these, and I'm usually like, even when I do these candy reviews, guys, and even if I don't like something, I'll usually eat it by the time, off camera. I'll be like, I'll eat this for dessert this night or whatever. I will not even be eating these. I'm gonna give these to somebody or throw them away. Which is very unusual. But the rest of these, I'm so excited about. They're delicious. I cannot say enough positive things about these cherry berry ropes. These are just, I'll be thinking about those, and I'll probably be getting some more. But overall, these are delicious. Great job. Great job. What was it, Ryan? Good job, Ryan. These are delicious. Except for these ones. Buddy, you gotta change the recipe for these, please. I'm kidding. I think it's really cool you are probably asleep already. But if you're not, leave a like, hit the hype button, and subscribe if you're new. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you in my next